friends. Be ready. Let's talk about it. Jesus, coffee. Late night last night. Almost a 5 hour live. Yay, fun. Um, so, this morning's YouVersion verse of the day, when I read through it and really dug into it, such a great verse, just such a great message. It comes out of Luke 12. So, I actually want to read through it and then just kind of tear it apart and talk about it. So I actually want to start from verse 36. Actually, let's start from verse 35. Because I really want to give you the context behind the teaching. This is red letter teaching, boy. So he's talking about being in readiness, right? And he's talking to his apostles in this point. And he says, "Be dressed in readiness and keep your lamps lit. Be like men who are waiting for their master when he returns from the wedding feast, so that they may immediately open the door to him when he comes and knocks. Blessed are those slaves whom the master will find on the alert when he comes. Truly I say to you, that he will gird himself to serve and have them recline at the table, and will come up and wait on them. Whether he comes in the second watch, or even in the third, or finds them so, blessed are those slaves. But be sure of this, that if the head of the house had known at what hour the thief was coming, he would not have allowed his house to be broken into. You too, be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect." Then Peter asks him, "Lord, are you addressing this parable to us or to everyone else as well?" The Lord said, Who then is the faithful and sensible steward, whom his master will put in charge of the servants, to give them their rations at the proper time?" So, what he's talking about there is being ready for his return, right? Are we stewarding what he's given us? Are we taking care of what he's given us in our life? Children, home, cars. Are we stewarding that well? Is that his or is it ours? And that's not a question I need an answer to. That's inward. That's for you. Have you surrendered that to him? Have you stewarded that well? Are you using that for the kingdom? Are you using your home for the kingdom? Does your home represent the kingdom? Are you pouring into your kids? Are you leading your kids to the Lord? That's readiness. Or are you just sitting around waiting for his return? All right, Lord, come, Jesus, come. Come on, you can come back now. Come on. Because you've heard me say this before. Our call for "Come, Jesus, come" meets our calling of "Going therefore and making disciples," head to head. It meets that calling head on. We have a calling. We have a purpose. Are you stewarding what he's given you? Are you using it for the kingdom? Or are you using it for you? Because what does he say? Right? The head of the house, in verse 39, "Be sure of this, that if the head of the house had known at what hour the thief was coming, he would not have allowed his house to be broken into." Why is he talking about a thief, Jim? Why is he talking about a thief coming? Because if you know a thief's coming, you're going to make sure to have all the security possible. But you don't know. When you know, you're going to be as ready as possible. His coming is going to be in the twinkling of an eye. Are you ready? Are you ready? Is your household ready? Is the most important house ready? Is the heart ready? That's the most important house. That's where he dwells in you. Is that ready? Because he's going to come in the twinkling of an eye. Boom. Dawn. Caught up with him. Right? There's the resurrection, the rapture. You're going to go, I got time to get right. That's the enemy's biggest lie. That's the father of lies' biggest lie. You have time to get right with God. No, you don't. It's his biggest lie. It's his biggest deception. Because you don't know when the last breath's going to be drawn. You don't know when the trumpet's going to blow. When either of those things happen and the heart's not right, it's too late. There's no time left for the heart to get right. Because one, if you're still lucky enough to be walking this earth when that trumpet blows, and oh, you're still walking the earth after the trumpet's blown, it's going to be mass chaos on the earth. And yes, you can come to the Lord. Not saying it's too late. You can come to the Lord. Those who come to the Lord post-rapture are called tribulation saints. But you will endure literal hell on earth. Because he will begin to pour down his wrath. So we think we live in a bad world now. It's going to get infinitely worse. And I mean infinitely worse. So don't listen to the lies of the enemy. Because that's exactly what he whispers. Lies. You got time to get right with God. You got time. No, you don't. You don't know when that last breath's going to get drawn. You don't know when that trumpet's going to sound. Don't wait. Be like the homeowner. Be like the master who knew when his house was going to get broken into and you were ready. Be ready. Be on the alert. Right? 1 Peter 5:8, right? There's an enemy that prowls around just looking to devour you, a roaring lion just looking to devour you. When you're ready and you're alert and you're sober-minded, life's good. But it's up to you to be ready. It's up to you to walk in that. It's up to you to step into that readiness. Because he's going to come in the twinkling of an eye. Right? What's verse 40 say? You too, be ready. For the Son of Man is coming in an hour that you do not expect. Is he going to come early morning? Is he going to come while you're sleeping? Is he going to come late at night? Is he going to come middle of the day? We don't know. Nobody knows. But what we do know is there's going to be mass chaos on the earth following that rapture, following that moment, that twinkling of an eye. It's going to be mass chaos on earth. Why do we know that? Because everywhere there was a believer, everywhere there was a child of God, is now going to be a vacant space. Everywhere. So behind every wheel of every car, vacant. Behind every yoke of every airplane vacant. Behind every quartermaster's wheel on every ship, the helm of every ship empty. Every air traffic control center empty. The chaos that's going to ensue on the earth is going to be incredible. Like nothing we've ever seen before. And it's just going to be the beginning. Because that's not even where his tribulation has started yet. It's not even where he started to pour out his wrath. And oh, by the way, that happens all in one shot. So when you read through the book of Revelation, understand that all 7 of those seals, they're all going to get opened. And it's all going to get poured out. And once the seals are done, the trumpets. Once the trumpets are done, the bowls and the vials. But just know that he's giving grace all along the way, because the wrath intensifies with every phase. So just be ready, guys. That's all I say. Just be ready. Don't be one of the lost. Don't be one of the lost. My heart breaks like this piece of broken brick for those who are lost. This is broken because it breaks my heart for what breaks God's heart, which is his lost kids. The ones who've rejected him, the one that he's given that and offered that salvation to, that they've said, no thanks. That's what breaks my heart. And I see it a lot on TikTok. Prove to me God's real. I hear that a lot. Prove to me he's not. So, be ready, guys. I love you. He loves you like crazy. We'll be back tomorrow with whatever Dad wants to talk about. Love you guys.